Hey, we're here with Basically Science to answer the question, why do leaves change colors? It's a great question, so let's first take a look at what is inside of a leaf. Leaves appear green primarily because chlorophyll absorbs red and blue wavelengths of light. This leaves only the green wavelengths to bounce off of the leaf into our eyes and be perceived by our brain as the color that the leaves are. Chlorophyll, though, isn't the only light-absorbing pigment in a plant. And even chlorophyll has several varieties, but we won't get into that in this video. Accessory pigments, such as the carotenoids, which are generally red, orange, and yellow, are present in a leaf also. When a leaf is dying, it reclaims as many of the expensive compounds as it can to the main plant, so that they don't have to be remade. When the chlorophyll disappears from a leaf, we can only see carotenoids. That's what creates the orange and yellow colors. Carotenoids are referred to as accessory pigments, primarily because they cannot operate without chlorophyll. They help chlorophyll by absorbing light energy on their own and then passing that energy to chlorophyll, which is able to use it in photosynthesis. They're great team players. The brown color we see in leaves eventually is usually from leftover tannins. These compounds bind proteins to help defend plants from herbivores. Tannins are one of the compounds that make plants taste astringent. They're responsible for some of the flavors that we perceive in things like grapes, wine, tea, and other goods. Tannins are dangerous compounds in large amounts. They can kill insects, cattle, and humans in high enough doses. These molecules can also damage the plants themselves, so they are left in the dying in order to protect the plant from its own chemicals. New tannins are created for the new generation of leaves in the following year. In small doses, like in tea, tannins are thought to be beneficial for humans, so don't worry too much. If you're not a tiny insect, you'll have a hard time finding a lethal dose of tannins without looking for it. These are just some of the broad categories of chemicals found inside leaves that help make photosynthesis possible. These chemicals make the whole world that we know possible. Basically, watching leaves change colors is watching a plant recycle, and it gives us a peek at the other compounds that assist plants and leaves in harvesting light and surviving. So when you watch a leaf transform from green to orange and yellow, all the way through brown, remember, you're a scientist observing. For more videos like this, follow us, basicallyscience.org. Or if you have a question of your own, feel free to email us, basicallyscientist@gmail.com. Keep exploring.